Last week we read, What if you had animal teeth? This week we're going to read, What if you had animal hair? And just like last week, there's a lot of information on each of these pages. So I'm not going to read the whole book today. I'll read part of it today and part of it tomorrow. What if you had animal hair? There's a porcupine right there. What if one day when you woke up, the hair on your head wasn't yours? What if overnight a wild animal's hair grew in instead? Polar bear. A polar bear has a double coat of hair to keep it warm. There's a woolly undercoat close to the bear's skin. Above that is a top coat made of 6-inch long, stiff, oil coated hairs. A polar bear's hair looks as white as Arctic snow because the top coat hairs are hollow and clear. They reflect the light just like snow. Here's our fact. Each May or June, a polar bear sheds its hair and grows a whole new coat in less than 1 month. If you had polar bear hair on your head, you could play outdoors in cold, wet weather and never need a hat. Reindeer. A reindeer has a double coat too. It also has a lot of hair, as many as 5,000 outer hairs per square inch of skin. Each long, stiff, outer hair has a hollow core. These hairs trap air. In addition to keeping the reindeer warm, its hair helps this heavy animals float in the water. Fact. A reindeer's hollow hairs keep its body heat from escaping. In fact, if a reindeer lies on the ground, the snow under it doesn't melt. If you had reindeer hair, swimming would be always easy, even in the roughest of waters. Musk Ox. A musk ox has the longest hair of any wild animal. Some hairs are as long as 2 feet. Its shaggy coat hangs down to its hooves. This coat is also double thick and so tough it acts like a suit of armor. Fact. Each spring, a musk ox sheds its woolly undercoat, as much as 7 pounds of hair. That's how much a gallon of milk weighs. If you had musk ox hair, you could play outside day or night, in winter or summer, without worrying about frostbite, sunburn, or bug bites. Oryx. You may have seen one of these, but not be familiar with it. Oryx is a scimitar-horned oryx, has hair that is just right for its African desert home. The oryx's pale colored coat reflects sunlight and keeps it from overheating. The hairs are also so short that any cool breezes easily reach its skin. Fact. Oryx calves are born with solid yellow coats. They develop distinctive markings and pale white and red coats as they grow. If you had scimitar-horned oryx hair, you'd never need to comb or brush. Even if you rolled on the ground, your hair would be too short to tangle or collect dirt. I like this one. The lion. A male lion has a mane, long, thick hair on the back of its head, neck, and shoulders. When it comes to having a mane, size matters. Scientists learned that female lions, called lionesses, prefer males with big manes. That could be because the healthiest males usually have the longest manes. Fact: a lion's mane needs regular cleaning and grooming. Luckily, a group of lions called a pride will groom one another. These big cats have a built in comb. Their rough tongues. If you had a lion's mane, you'd stand out in a crowd. You'd look big and bold. This one's cool. Zebra. A zebra's hair grows in black and white stripes. These stripes help it stay safe. Whether standing still or running, zebras usually stick together in a herd. Seeing so many stripes confuses hunters, such as lions and hyenas. Fact: a zebra's hair shows if it's healthy or sick. The short hair on a healthy zebra's mane stands up straight. A sick zebra's mane flops over to the side. If you had zebra hair, you wouldn't have to work at being one of a kind. Each zebra has a stripe pattern that is completely unique. Three-toed sloth. A three-toed sloth's hair often looks green because little plants called algae grow all over it. Sloths live in damp rainforests and rarely move, making their bodies a good place for algae to live. However, having green hair isn't a bad thing. Green hair helps sloths blend in to their homes in the treetops and hide from predators such as jaguars and harpy eagles. Fact: three-toed sloths spend most of their lives upside down, so their hair grows differently than other hairy animals. When a three-toed sloth hangs upside down, its hair falls over its body. So even upside down, the sloth's hair keeps its skin dry when it rains. If you had three-toed sloth hair, you'd never be alone. Because of the algae, your hair would be a home to many different kinds of harmless insects. Look, it is in his hair. We will continue reading the second part of What If You Had Animal Hair tomorrow.